pinned the 45th president's eldest sons, Eric and Donald J. Trump Jr., stepped out of their father's shadow and into a legal minefield on Thursday, tiptoeing around potentially damaging evidence as they testified in a case that threatened their family business. He was mostly calm but often evasive, blaming outside accountants for any errors in the company's financial statements while on the stand for nearly 2 hours. The documents are at center of a civil lawsuit in state Supreme Court in Manhattan that accuses the brothers, their father and firm, of deing banks and insurance companies. His younger brother Eric, who now runs the Trump Organization, was more definitive in his answers but more combative in his tone. He acknowledged his central role in the company but denied any direct involvement in the documents. At one point, Eric Trump exploded anger after a lawyer in the New York Attorney General's office asked him whether he was aware of the financial statements question. He said it should be assumed that a business of this size would have financial statements. "We are a big organization. A huge real estate organization." Yell. Mr. Trump's sons were called to stand by Letitia James, Attorney General, who is suing Trump's and Trump Organization for overvaluing former presidents' assets to obtain favorable loans and other benefits. Just before trial began, judge overseeing hearing ruled that Trump's had indeed ulently manipulated financial statements sent to banks and insurers. The hearing will determine what consequences they may face. The sons' statements, which lasted exactly 1 month before trial, started the march of Trump family members towards witness stand. Their sister, Ivanka Trump, who became heiress to the business before joining her father at White House, is scheduled to testify next week. The former president is expected to take stand Monday. It's a highly anticipated moment with widespread implications, not only the case, but also for his as a businessman and his latest bid, White House. If Mr. Trump, his sons and his company are found responsible, they could have to pay a $250 million fine and be permanently barred from doing business in New York. The former president walked in and around the courtroom intermittently throughout the hearing. Judge Arthur F. Engoron last week ordered the former president to testify at an impromptu hearing on whether he violated a gag order by criticizing the judge's law clerk. Judge Engoron found Mr. Trump's testimony unreliable and fined him $10,000. This is a civil case and there is no jury, leaving Judge Engoron to determine the outcome. Although Mr. Trump and his sons could assert their Fifth Amendment rights, answer questions, doing so would be risky in civil case. A jury or judge is allowed to draw adverse inferences from defendant's refusal to testify. When Mr. ascended presidency in 2017, he handed the company over to his eldest sons, known some within Trump Organization as the boys. While airy,